What is good? What is good? What is Gucci 2021 corny IG back in this beach? Yeah. So guys, I'm back. This time to share some thoughts on Pa Salieu's debut genre-bending project, Send Them To Coventry. So for those of you who don't know, Pa Salieu is a 23-year-old artist from Coventry, and he has a sound which is comparable to the likes of J Hus. You know, a lot of African heritage there, given that he's Gambian. There's a lot of Jamaican patois slang there. There's a lot of UK slang there. And it's all packaged up into one big melodic rap flow, rap cadence. That's kind of the best way to describe him. He came onto my radar after a Tiffany Calver freestyle. And I thought, coming out of that, I was like, yeah, this guy's got something, but he sounds a lot like J Hus. That was blanket my view of him at the time. And that was a bit like what I felt like when I heard Notes' debut single. I think it was Aladdin or whatever it was at the time. But over time, like, he started to grow on me. So given that he has that strong comparison to J Hus, it's good that he doesn't shy away from it. You know, I've seen him talk about it in interviews, you know, how J Hus is, you know, somebody he looks up to. And furthermore, J Hus has even endorsed him, given that they're around the same age. I think J Hus is probably like 24. He's 23. They're both Gambian. You know, they got to support each other, man. It's all about brothers helping each other out. So, you know, when I did my 2020 predictions, I did mention Pa Salieu in the mix of that, alongside Lowski as well, who I would say had a very good 2020, given that 2019 he spent a year locked up. So, you know, I thought he would make big waves, and I thought Lowski would make big waves, even without them dropping projects or announcing that projects were on the way, purely based on their singles and how those singles were landing and the impact that those singles were making. So let's get into this project. When I dived into this project, guys, I was really impressed of how Pa Salieu put it together. Even though it was a mixtape, it came across like an album. Like, you would have got this review around the same time that it came out, but I forgot to do it, so you're getting it now. Don't complain, you're getting it now. He's just been nominated, he's just won BBC Sound of the Year. So I thought, you know what, why not celebrate my man and give him this review now? So let's continue. I digress. So the project, as I alluded to before, has some productions which you can't just box in. You can't say it's Afro beats. You can't say it's Afro swing. You can't say it's drill. You can't say it's trap, because it's one big bowl and they've just put everything, they put all the genres in and they're just whipping up them genres all into one. And then he's just coming on there with his flow, with his cadence, with his style, you know, and just giving you a bit of everything in there, you know. And it's high energy, but it's distinctive. Like, it's not just him just high energy saying nothing. He's giving you flows. He's giving you melodies. He's giving you different rhyming patterns. He's giving you like the different slangs, as I said a bit earlier. So it's like every song is like a gradual build-up. It's like going on a roller coaster. You know, when you go up on a roller coaster and it's like building up, then it drops. Like, that's what it is in this project. Like, the drop comes in and maybe it's completely different to how it started, with sounds just bouncing in all over the place. You know, a few songs where you get that is like No Warning, Boy, and then you got the Betty, you know, which is just boppy, and then you got like the grimy, it got a bit of a grime sound in over there. Like, there's so much going on in the production, it's crazy. And a lot of artists get drowned in that kind of production. I think I heard it on Heady's album. Was it Mainstream Rapper or something? or maybe that Iverian Doll song, that kind of drowned Heady a bit, in my opinion, because it was a bit too much going on. But with artists like Pa Salieu, who sit nicely on pretty much any production, they don't get drowned because they keep that authoritative stance, they keep that authoritative delivery. So yeah, I was happy to see that his bangers, his explosive bangers that he put out before, like, you know, Frontline, everyone knows that. You don't know about that? Hey, come on. And that's like, yeah, man. So I started to lose my thought in that track. But yeah, Frontline, My Family, you know, Block Boy, like, very much proving like this guy has bangers and he ain't a one-hit wonder. That's what I wanted to say. Like, he ain't a one-hit wonder. It wasn't just Frontline. He delivered much more than that, like, on this project. And it's not all hype, guys. Like, in the midst of the hype, you get lyrics where he's talking about repenting his sins and still praying, you know, and then he's like giving you that bigger picture view of like what he's aiming for, his conversations with his mum, conversations with his sister, conversations with the man them, like, and an insight into the block life, you know, being a block boy, as he says. So yeah, he really has that presence, that delivery that you get with a Huss, that you get with a Skepta, that you get with a Stormzy, where it's like every single bar, he wants you to hear what he's saying. He's like, hear me out, hear what I'm saying, hear the message. So yeah, and the songs which I really liked, the song that I really liked actually was Energy. In Energy, he sat back, he chilled. He said, let me show you something a bit different with this feature. Let me show you something a bit different that I can jump on different tempos. It's not all high speed, high energy, Afro swing. Sometimes I can do something a bit more mainstream, a bit more chill, a bit more relaxed. And that's what we got. Like, and this is how I would like him to continue to develop in his future projects. Just giving you that free expression. I think that's the only drawback really of the project, that it kind of felt a little bit sameish after a while in terms of the production, in terms of the genre. But I could understand, given that this is just a mixtape. Like, for a mixtape, this is exceptional. Like, this is album level stuff. This is better than some man's albums of 2020 and prior. We ain't gonna say names, but you can look back at the reviews and yeah, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I gotta say, for a debut mixtape, this is like out of here. And I'm excited for whatever he comes with next. I'm giving this 8.5 out of 10. Top 3 tracks, My Family, Frontline. Let's go with Block Boy. And you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, inspire, enrich your